Hey fams, welcome to another moment with Miss Anne, and today we want to be talking about identifying booming real estate market in Nigeria. I know a lot of people want to get a property in booming houses. They want to get a property where they hear boom and their real estate investment shoots up, and which is why I decided to make this very short video for you so that you can get to understand some very vital information that you need in your real estate investment. And as a real estate advisor, I've had opportunity to talk to a lot of clients, both home and abroad, both those in diaspora, and I've been able to share a lot more. Some of them have actually learned one or two things right on this channel. So if you are coming in for the first time, please make sure you hit that subscribe button below, turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on the Hata TV. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms and make sure you're staying tuned to enjoy a lot more. Now, when we talk about identifying booming real estate market, it entails some very vital things that you might even have skipped, or you might even look down or so. And for those who are coming back, thank you also. You mean a lot to me on this channel. Then regarding this particular clip, like I said, I just want to share with you what identifying booming real estate market could really mean. Now, you may be thinking of the booming houses, but you may not know which area. You may have talked to one or two realtors and they will tell you, oh, this side is actually booming, and you don't know if this is actually true, right? But in this video, you can learn what you need to actually look up to before you can actually decide within yourself that this is booming. Okay, sometimes you've got to ask questions, and those questions you may not even know where to start from, but with the help of this video, and which means you can always come back to this channel and grab a link of this video, and which means you can always have access to know what to ask. Now, a particular location may not be very booming, as I speak with you, but the thing that you should take note of is that owing it to the infrastructural development or that is coming to that houses can actually make your real estate investment boom in those houses. So the first thing is infrastructural development. When I talk about infrastructural development, I mean road, lights, and so many other things, schools, hospitals, and so many other things you may think of are the infrastructural development in a particular houses. Now, to ease all of this, you would also have access to central business area. There may be a very mild business. There may be some very mild businesses around that are not still booming so well, but there is this changing kind of sense you'll be seeing in certain location. And I'll give you an example. Like for Ibejuleki, a few months back, there was no bank in Ibejuleki. Though the infrastructures were coming gradually, we've had hospitals, schools, businesses, we had Dano Milk, till now we still have Dano Milk, Power Oil, and so many other ones you can actually think of. But if you check the way that the change is coming, it's very rapid. Suddenly I just went to Ibeju and I said, boom, I saw Access Bank there. And I'm like, oh wow. So these are one of the things that you should know that could make a very big change as regards to your real estate investment. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is the construction going on around the houses. When I mean construction, when there's like road construction, like Atibeju. If you check from the Dangote refinery down, there's a double lane coming and the work is ongoing. So all of these things are things you need to actually look at, okay, so that you can know that there is so much things coming to this area. Now, when you want to buy a land, or as in you want to buy a land or you want to buy a house, and you don't really get to see all of these infrastructures then around, you need to also ask questions. So sometimes you need to clarify these things, then you know where you want to really buy properties from. Okay, so another thing I want to share with you in this particular clip is that a lot of people also want to buy a property, but they don't have the budget like at that time to buy. Okay, now the real estate investment, there are some properties that have a very high return on investment, like the one I shared with you. that is going for 1.5 million naira. It's in a very strategic location, and for those who don't know, you need to know that particular spot is one of the most heated spots at Ibeju, okay? Because as you see it, that's the way it is. It's along a road where we have Dangote staff quarters. It's along a road where the smart city will be crossing. It's still along, a tarred road. So this is something you should not even miss, because in few years, that particular land that is facing a tarred road is going to be one of the hottest cake in town. Okay, so when you have the opportunity to buy at a 1.5 million naira, you've got to rush it. There was a time Lekki was 2 million naira, but today Lekki, if you want to buy a land in Lekki, you have like 200 million or 250 million. Okay, and which is why I always ask questions on a lot of things before I even try to give real estate advice to clients. Okay, so another thing you should check is government presence. Okay, why I always hit on government presence is because where government has a particular facility or a particular project ongoing, they make sure that they try to put things in place, because they know they are going to be getting taxed, they are going to be having a lot of investors around these houses. And for you who is thinking about boom on your real estate investment, you've got to be considering this. Okay, which is why you will see things like at Ibeju, we have the Lekki deep sea port, and it's set to be ready in 2022. But I can bet you before 2022, a lot of land would have shoot up so high in price, and the best time to buy property is as you see it, not later. Okay, because there are a lot of regrets that sets in when you don't buy property as a when you need to buy. Okay, and that is that. So the last one I want to really point out here is your decision to buy. Okay, depending on your finance, that is okay, but some people also have to depend on friends, family to decide if they will buy or if they won't buy. But in all, I've had clients who tell me, you know what, and my family that I discussed this week didn't buy into the idea of me buying a land in Lekki. They complain that Lekki is just water. But today, it wasn't the individuals that sanfeed Lekki, it's the government that sanfeed Lekki, because government had an interest in it, and they made it very motorable for every other homeowners that have their own building there. Okay, so when it comes to you're identifying that booming real estate market, you've got to also the last one I want to just mention, you've got to also be working with a professional realtor. Okay, because your realtor would have the best idea of where you need to buy from. Okay, so which is the last one I'm actually pointing out. You may have it all enclosed, like all I mentioned, you may have an idea of what it is, but when it comes to you making the final decision, let your realtor be part of it. Okay, because your realtor will definitely give you the location that are good. Your realtor will also make sure you are buying a safe property. Okay, buying a safe property should be very paramount to you. It should be very important, because buying that property that is good for your investment. It's going to make your real estate investment boom in a very short while if you are buying at the right houses. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this clip. If you really like it, do a thumbs up by liking this video, and don't forget to share with people I know there are people who would just who would be very, very happy to say, you know what, and thank you for this video. So please make sure you share it, because somebody could be learning one or two things in identifying that booming houses. Okay, as regards to their real estate market. So please do a thumbs up by liking this video, and make sure you drop your comments. I will be very active at the comment section, so that we can talk more. We can have a lot of more discussion as regards to your desire of buying any of our plots. Okay, so guess what, we also have a lot of plots on promo. You need to also stay tuned to this channel, and there's one coming up like today on this channel, so that you can get updated and key in. Okay, if you buy, it's just off this major road I'm actually talking about, and you've got to think of buying that particular property. It's going for 900k per plot. and if you buy 6 plots you get one free. It's a promo. The window is less than 2 weeks. Okay, so if you are really interested, you need to give me a call. I have my WhatsApp link below also. So we also have a lot of videos, we have playlists. Make sure you are watching it and you are giving me a call as fast as possible. Thank you so much. I love you. Bye bye.